Hello, I'm Franklin Marshall III.
And this is Cyrus, and this is the podcast where we interview people with podcasts. Welcome to the Franklin Cyrus podcast season finale, the grand finale of season 3. How do you feel, Franklin?
Oh yeah, feel great.
On our season finales, we like to have a very important special guest, the most important guest that we've ever had.
Oh yeah.
It is you. You are the guest on this episode. You submitted questions to us, and today we answer those questions. You excited to see what the audience cooked up with?
I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect.
They came in very hot this year.
Is that a good thing?
I think so.
Okay.
I like audience participation.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick it off with some audience
Okay. Go.
bangers.
Go. Okay.
The Dogfather 13. How should we make use of the government cheese caves?
What?
You know of the government cheese caves?
What's that?
It's like some I don't know why they do it, but there's some kind of sort of subsidy with the government and dairy farmers is that they buy up all this cheese, like excess cheese to like stabilize the cheese price. So they have these caves full of cheese wheels.
Cheese wheels? What's a cheese wheel?
So like cheese, like
Yeah.
and when they make big wheels normally of cheese.
They do?
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Why don't they make a block? I've seen block of
Sometimes
cheese.
it's a block, sometimes it's a wheel.
And
Depending on the cheese.
Can you drive a car on a wheel of a cheese?
Maybe.
Huh. Okay, go. Anyway, what was the question?
How should we make use of the government cheese caves?
Use them as wheels on cars.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say feed the homeless, but you know what? I like your suggestion better.
Now, homeless are good looking.
Yeah, that's
they're
right.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
That's
have
right.
a good diet plan.
Yeah.
They don't need it.
Yeah, they're ripped.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
Let's have some cheese wheel cars.
I like that. They need, you know what? Give them to the homeless people.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give them
the
cars.
cars to the homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make cheese wheels cars, give them to the
Yeah,
homeless.
I think that's a good idea.
Thank you, Dogfather. We solved the problem today, thanks to you.
What's the username?
The Dogfather 13.
The Dog Father.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
This name is related to the last name, but they're different people.
Okay.
Dairy Enjoyer IG. What's your opinion on Flavius Belisarius, the last great Roman general?
Yeah, well, I think, he was dynamic in how he strategized his forces to make sure that he dominated other territories. And I'm in favor of anybody dominating territory.
You know what? For pulling that out, you're the ass. That was really good.
Thank you.
'Cause I did some research on this one, and the consensus was remarkable military leader who achieved significant victories despite challenges. His legacy continues to fascinate historians and military enthusiasts alike. He's best known for his adaptive, innovative strategies. He even used chariots against the Persians.
That's why I said he's strategic.
Yeah.
I knew about him.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Well, I don't know if he was a great guy personally because I didn't meet him.
Well, it's all relative.
Is it?
Yeah, people love him.
Oh,
He lost some battles, but then people are like, oh, he lost some battles. So I don't know. I was like, who goes perfect?
Yeah.
Everyone loses some battles.
Yeah, even best sports
Even
players.
Tom Brady lost a couple Super Bowls.
Hey, Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah,
Even
he's-
Taylor Swift has lost. No, she won her.
Yeah, she won her Super Bowl,
Okay.
unfortunately. But we'll do this one, then we can switch over to you.
Okay.
So Patrick 9880. Elon Musk versus Zuckerberg fight predictions.
Oh, I think Zuckerberg is gonna take him down to Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Elon has the agility to be able to even grapple. Because you've seen videos of Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg knows how to fight.
He knows how to fight.
He knows how to fight good, actually.
Elon, I've never seen him fight, so
No.
I don't know. But he seems like not agile.
No, I mean, it's a classic battle of like robots versus lizard people.
That's right. Yeah.
And, and you know what? Zuckerberg claims he tore his ACL when he went to surgery. I don't know, did you see this?
Is that right?
But you know what? I think it's a front. He's getting software and hardware upgrades. He's upgrading
Oh, I
his
see.
AI
Yeah.
interfaces.
That's probably what's happening.
Yeah, he's getting a whole overhaul of his insides. Going to make it even more formidable against Musk.
I wonder, are weapons involved?
I think it's hand-to-hand fight, but they're lizard people. One's a lizard and one's a robot. They're basically
But
human
if you
weapons.
lose, do you die?
I'd like that actually.
Or like, the stakes need to be higher. So like, whoever loses need to give us $10 million.
I like the idea of a billionaire. Like once you hit the billionaire status, you're in a fight club, and you have like
Mandatory fight club.
like a random drawing. 10 millionaires fight to the death.
And televised
Yeah, televised.
for the pleasure of us.
Yeah.
So it's like gladiators, but
Yeah, flipped it.
reversed.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that. I think it's like a real that'll level things out. It'll take the edge off. Like
Yeah.
because now the billionaires, they have everything,
But
now,
they have to give the money back.
Yeah, but they figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, love this.
Do you think should more women ask men out?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Don't you think mostly it's men asking women out?
Yeah, and you know what? I think if women ask men out more, they would complain less
Is that right?
about men, because I don't think they really understand how difficult it is to really ask somebody out.
That's very difficult.
It's very difficult to say something intelligent. Like you're a stranger. I don't know anything about you, and I have to strike up a conversation out of thin air, woo you enough to want you to go on a date with me.
Exactly. You got to lie.
That's a lot. There's a lot of hurdles to jump.
Yeah.
They haven't jumped any of those hurdles.
I'll make it all up.
Yeah.
No, I think if I was asked out, I probably have a lot more girlfriend. I probably would have had intercourse by now.
Possible.
No, definitely, probably, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely possible.
Yeah.
But like a sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I support that.
Okay. Did you know men are more likely to go colorblind than women?
Okay. That's an interesting fact.
You think that's interesting?
Yeah.
Do you think?
You know why is that?
Yeah, it's because hormones.
Okay. Like if you're a real man, you can't see colors.
It's testosterone.
Yeah, seeing colors is a feminine trait.
I don't think that's right. Did you know men are more likely to engage in risky behavior than women?
Yeah.
I don't think I believe that. I know a lot of women who engage in risky behavior.
That's a good point.
You know, I saw a woman put her finger. I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of, like she put it right in the electric socket, and
You know,
that's risky.
I feel like men engage in more risky behavior that's risky to your human person, where women like emotionally are risky behavior, like dating felons.
No, I think they're physically risky. I've seen a lot of women do physically risky things.
Like what?
Ninja Warrior, you watch that show?
Yeah, but like, how risky is that?
Volleyball, have you seen volleyball?
Volleyball's not that risky.
Tennis, very risky.
That's like one of these country clubs.
UFC, women fight.
Women do fight in UFC, but there's less UFC fighters.
You ever go down on Skid Row? You see a lot of women doing physically risky things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I seen it. How come they don't still make Dreamcast?
I mean, how come they don't make N64?
That's a good question. Why don't they?
The times have came and gone. Dreamcast wasn't popular when it was popular.
Okay.
It was an underrated system, though.
Do
You know, I liked Virtual Boy. Remember Virtual Boy? There's those little little
did.
red goggles.
Yeah.
That was underrated.
That was
I
a
thought-
Nintendo.
Yeah. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, they had a tennis on there.
Yeah, tennis. Yeah.
Do you ever think about if you died, what they'd see on your computer?
Well, you know what? I just actually got laid off, and I just pretty much mailed my computer to my old employer. So, it's happening right now.
Every time I don't watch pornography, but let's say I did.
Yeah.
Every time that I maybe theoretically watched it, I watch it based on what I think would be appropriate for the person, the police, when they, get all my stuff when I'm dead and they have to go through it. I watch stuff that I think they would like.
Yeah. What do you watch that you think they'd like?
A lot of, cosplay?
Yeah.
So like
I don't think they would like that.
Yeah. So a lot of superhero stuff, Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
If you ever feel like, if you notice that there's like a black cop in your neighborhood, do you start watching ebony porn just for him?
Well, I do watch all races because I
that's
want them
very
to
inclusive
know
of you.
that I'm inclusive,
Yeah.
and that I don't discriminate. I even watch the little people do the things.
If you had a gay cop in your neighborhood, would you start watching gay porn?
I've watched a little I
in
just
case.
wanted it in there
Yeah.
so that they think, oh wow, he's Really got across the board here.
at you.
You know, look at this guy.
Wow, very woke.
Yeah, that's what I do. You know, I think about how people will judge me after I'm already gone based on the things that I have in my home.
Your porn screens.
Well, everything in the home. So I have a lot of books I've never read, but they're intellectual. Just so that they're like, wow, you're a really good reader.
Yeah, you're a real poser.
No, I don't think it's posing. I think
It's
it's...
the definition of posing.
No, it's
That's literally the definition.
It's postmortem posting. It doesn't count.
PMP. Still counts.
Okay.
Let me get some more of these user questions. Patrick 980, another one he sent in. KSI versus Tate fight overview.
I don't know who that.
KSI is an influencer. Tate is Andrew
KS
Tate. Remember him?
KSI, is that like PSI?
No, it's like he's like a streamer.
Okay.
Like Logan Paul, one of those guys.
Oh, God.
You know what I think, honestly? I think these influencers need to stop fighting.
Yeah. Can we have real fighters?
Yeah, can we just have real fighters? Or, you know what they should start doing? I saw this in Russia. They had a crackhead fight his dealer.
That's great.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see influencers. Just say like two random guys who work together fighting.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And they get. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Like a boss's underlings.
What? So what was it? Was KSI versus who?
Tate. I don't
Who's
really want to see
Who's
this fight.
Tate?
Andrew Tate. You know Andrew Tate?
No, which one?
The
is
bald
he?
guy with the Bugattis?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, man. What I think influencers need to stop fighting.
I think the guy with the Bugatti.
Yeah.
That's an expensive car.
Yeah.
He probably would win.
Yeah, he used to be a kickboxer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Jorge Coyote. This is a great question. Why are women so fixated on men with luxury cars and not men who can drive Panzer IV or Tiger tanks?
I didn't know that was a issue.
Well, I guess why are women so focused on luxury cars when they should be focused on men who can drive tanks?
I'll be honest, I didn't know they were focused on any of these things.
Well, you don't know women are into luxury cars?
No, are they?
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a luxury car,
Yeah.
you're more likely to get a woman.
What rock have you been living under that you didn't notice this?
Oh, it's a big rock.
I can tell.
What? Okay. So women are into luxury cars and they're not into guys who drive tanks?
Yeah, and I think that's really short-sighted of them.
That's is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Well, why would you discriminate against tank drivers?
I don't know.
What is it about a tank that intimidates you? Is it because it's big in girth and that intimidates you?
It's got a long barrel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe the luxury cars are more enticing because they're comforting. There's warmth. You know, you get a heated seat. You could get air conditioning.
You know what luxury-
It could even drive itself, and maybe she could do all the things that she wants to do to the guy while it's driving. I've seen those videos. They're
You know, those
disturbing.
Lamborghinis actually, they don't have they don't have any bells and whistles.
I've never been in a Lamborghini.
There's no like luxury items in them. It's just
You've been in a Lamborghini?
no. But my dad used to sell cars.
So you were in one.
I was never in one. Oh. But you know what? I picked up a guy from an airport who had a car company where they rented out cars, and he told me all about them. But there's no bells and whistles on them. They're basically just like sports cars. Very uncomfortable, actually. And honestly, if it's luxury and money, tanks are way more expensive than.
I got a better question, really, for this, guys.
Yeah, shoot.
Why are women more interested in cars than they are with men who don't have cars? How come women don't like men without cars?
I think it means you're poor.
No, it means I'm fit.
Well, here-
and I'll work on my steps every day.
The throw it back to them. These girls are like, oh, I want to be environmentally conscious. I care about the environment. But it's like, okay, well, he doesn't have a car.
Except I'm environmentally sound.
Yeah.
I'm a thinker.
Everyone wants to be environmentally conscious till they're on the bus, and all of
And
a
if they're-
sudden,
yeah.
greenhouse gases aren't that big of a deal.
I can see where she'd be like, oh, well, how you going to take me to dinner? Yeah. Piggyback ride.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hop on. I'll probably piggyback her, but
yeah. Well, she might not like that.
that's, I would find one who liked it. I want a strong woman.
Yeah,
Like a big, strong woman.
like a little oxen,
Yeah, what's that?
like a cattle, beast of
Yeah,
burden.
like a Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtomicray. Is the most moral man simply the one who has the most secrets?
Is the most moral man.
Is the most moral man simply the one with the most secrets?
I think that would make him immoral.
Yeah, it make you a big fat liar, man.
Yeah. How does that make you moral? Morals tell us. However, I could see I could see how people could perceive the man with the most secrets as the most moral.
Yeah.
But I don't think objectively he would be the man with most morals.
I think you answered that perfectly. He's got another one. In the continuity of is the continuity of globalized mass economy society is the continuity of globalized mass economic societies rational? I don't think we got another option, buddy.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Some guy asked a question. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, I think the guy used a lot of big words, great vocabulary. I think
Cyrus, you're not talking to anybody.
I don't think we have an option. Whether it's rational or not, it's what we're gonna do. Go back to being hunter gatherers? I would love that, but it ain't gonna happen.
I just didn't really get what the question was.
Went a little over my head, but I think basically, are the continuing the society we live in? Does that make sense?
Is continuing our society making sense?
Yeah, the globalized mass economic societies, globalization.
So is having an economy making the world a worse place? Is that
having like a globalized, massive scale economy? Does that
a
make sense?
universal dollar? Is that what he's saying?
No, I mean, like the world as it is now, the current path we're on, does it make sense?
Does the current path that the world's on right now make sense?
Yeah.
No, of course it doesn't.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. You don't have a choice to be born.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, the problem is that we're on the path and the train left the station, so I don't know where there's no stopping this.
Well, we're all going the same way.
We're going the same way wherever that place is. We'll do one more. You want to take over?
Sure.
Moon Badonis. Is there an effective way to invade Russia in the winter? You got to go from the back. That's the thing. I think people try to go through the Europe side. It never works. But the Mongols, they did it. You got to go from the back.
I just think this is a reason to support climate change.
There you go.
If more people supported climate change, maybe we could warm Russia a little bit and then take them out.
That's a great point. That's the best pro-global warming argument I've ever heard.
I'm a thinker.
Maybe Russia is
I'm a philanthropist.
Is secretly the people that are supporting greenhouse supporting green things.
Did you see Putin?
I did watch the interview.
He said he's got vaccines to cure cancer or something.
Everybody says they got that. Every dictator says I got to get a
What's
vaccine to
that?
cure cancer.
How do you feel about peanut butter on a burger?
I'm open to it.
Okay. Why do people add letters to names like D?
What do you mean?
Like there are people named D, and it's D-E-E.
Yeah.
Why bother with the E's? Just leave it at D.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of regulation, but some people these names need to be
We should
fixed.
regulate names.
Yeah, we should regulate names.
I always wanted a dating app with just names, because a name is very unattractive. Like, could you couldn't date a Karen, could you?
It'd be tough.
A Barbara? I could never date a
Oh,
Barbara.
hold on. My mom's named Barbara.
I mean, I
so.
could, of course, name Barb. Yeah,
I couldn't date her because it's my mom's name.
yeah. I mean, I could date your mom. In a different parallel
Yeah,
universe.
sure. Yeah.
Do you think
It's just crazy how there's no more young Barbaras. There's no more young Barbaras. That name stopped being.
that's
There's
it's
no
really
one
true.
young named Barbara anymore.
Yeah, I don't. Actually, that's not true. Many years ago, there was a female comedian named Barbara.
Okay.
Do you think
She
a
probably-
man could be named Barbara?
I think that's the only hope for the name at this point.
I think they should start.
Just swapping them.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. After next year, all the male names
I mean,
are girl
if-
names.
if-
Let's just flip it.
If they're doing all the things with the pronouns and
Yeah.
all the words, how come we can't name? Why couldn't I name you Sarah?
Well, you shouldn't name me anything.
I think you should be able to change your name anytime you want.
That'd be too much confusion.
No, who cares? It's already confusing.
But I think they should just flip the names. I think.
I think they do. Why do men have nipples?
That's a great question. I think it's for aesthetics, honestly, at this point.
So, like, if you had a choice to have nipples or not have nipples, what would you choose?
I'd go no nipples, honestly.
I think I'd go no nipples too.
More aerodynamic, sleek.
I just want to, yeah.
I'll stand
Like
out.
oiled up. There's nothing to kind of, and shaving would be easier.
You shave your chest.
No, but I'm assuming if people did.
Yeah, you just
I'll
feel-
be honest. I shaved my chest once. Curious.
yeah. How'd you like that?
It's very itchy.
Yeah, not good.
No.
I think it'd be a great
I started
conversation.
bleeding from the nipples. It went through my shirt. It was very embarrassing.
You're just
No, I'm
out
not,
and-
yeah, I'm serious. Yeah. It was like I was milking blood.
Yeah, it'd be great. It would be a great party thing. Just pull your. I have no nipples, and you just pull your shirt up. Like, oh my God, he's no nipples.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you get made fun of a lot, so I could see you being discriminated against.
Yeah, but I feel like some chicks would be really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What if the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was a giant alien spaceship in the shape of an asteroid carrying the semen of humans? I think then, wouldn't we be the aliens? And that would mean we wiped out an entire race, a species, so we could live on this planet. And we're always saying, oh, aliens are going to come and eliminate us. And the reason why we think that is because we had already done it.
I would love if that was true.
What if, I think it is true. How is that not true?
I think.
Did an asteroid destroy the dinosaurs?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so asteroids are basically spaceships. And we already know they carry water molecules, and they're already saying that's how we got to Earth. I'm
think-
just connecting the dots. my
I think
friend.
the human sperm already was on Earth from before. That's how life came to Earth. An asteroid with
That's what I'm
our
saying.
old microbes came here.
The asteroid with our semen
Yeah.
came, destroyed the dinosaurs, and then
I think the asteroid came with our semen before though.
no,
Our semen was already here.
No.
And it was allowed to thrive.
no,
once the
then
dinosaurs
we'd
were
be
gone.
living with the dinosaurs. They don't have fossils.
No, but the dinosaurs were alive and they were just like killing off the
There were no humans then.
no, they're like mammals or whatever. Whatever monkeys became.
No, I'm
Like
thinking.
rat monkeys that grew up to monkeys.
No, I don't believe that.
I do like your theory though. I think it's fun.
Oh, thank you. Well, do you think it's?
I don't think it's true. I just like it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Have you ever had a saltine cracker with whipped cream?
No, it sounds disgusting.
Oh, it's great.
Is it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's like eating a Belgian waffle with whipped cream.
How do you feel about Cheez-Its? The Cheez-It sauce.
Yeah, I love cheese. No, that's gross.
The
No,
cheese
it's
in a can?
excessive. It's like you're a psychopath.
I kind of like down salty.
No, it's like I've seen people open their mouths and put it in.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
It's like, relax, fatty.
Yeah.
You know?
ever
You're
had the-
just sucking in fat.
It's pretty
It's like,
good.
oh, I just want fat in my...
It's like pure
Fat
processed.
face.
Like it's like nothing natural about that cheese.
If Godzilla could talk, what would you ask him?
I'd be like, get a job.
He's
what
got
are
a
you-
job.
Like, what are you doing
He
here?
protects Hollow Earth.
Oh, okay. That's what you think he would say?
No, I don't know what he would
I'd
say.
be like, what's your? I mean, I feel like you could do more. Like, I feel like he just do more with what he's got.
I think he would just step on you at that point.
Yeah, I just try to shame him. Although you know what, he's Asian, and the Asian parents are very like, get a job, so he might respond to it.
He might be a good stand-up comedian. Now that I think about it.
That'd be great if he was just bombing, got pissed off, and just fire
kills
breath.
everybody.
He's like, ah, he just kills.
They should make that a series. Godzilla does stand-up, and when he does back, he just kills everybody.
Yeah. What would you ask Godzilla?
Have you ever seen an anteater suck up ants? And he'd be like, no. And I'd be like, yeah, I have. That's one thing I did that you haven't, bitch.
And he just goes blast you.
Splatters me.
Aston Ribeiro. Was forgetting to close the gates of Constantinople the biggest fumble ever, or was it on purpose?
Well, there are a lot of history questions.
There's a lot of history questions today. My history people came in. So, I mean, personally, there's a historical debate about whether that's true or not. It probably wasn't true. Historians don't think that. People think there's a gate was open when Constantinople was one of the reasons Constantinople got taken, but it was more likely that the Ottoman military they teched up. They had really good cannons. Their cannons were way better, and military technology was better than the Constantinopolians, and they just kind of trumped them. So it probably never happened.
You think you could survive any of these old wars if you had to fight in them?
I would need training.
Okay, let's say you had training.
I hope so. I'd like to think I'd do all right.
All right, well, forget hope. Do you think, yes or no question, would you survive?
I think I got a shot. I think I give myself a 60% shot of surviving.
Interesting. That's a lot. That's a big percentage.
I like to think I'm better than a coin
That's
flip.
a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I like the better than a coin flip, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
Especially if I got armor. If you give me armor and stuff, I give it 60.
Okay.
If I'm like a foot soldier, I'm like a guy. They just put a sword. They took me out the field. They gave me a sword. You go, put me in the front lines. I'm probably dead.
What about just in general? Like, you think you'd survive a long time in that kind of society?
Honestly, probably not, because I wear glasses. I would just, I mean, that's automatically I'd be dead. I wouldn't be able to see.
You'd be dead.
Actually, I probably would not make it in that society, actually, because I wear glasses.
I think
But-
I'd be dead at birth.
Yeah, they would have like.
They would have right
they-
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, he's a bad egg.
Yeah, like the Spartans. They
Put
just
him
threw
back.
it away. Yeah.
He's rotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a couple more of these because we got a lot.
Okay.
Casper Kima. Actually, let's do this one. Your medieval prince, edging or gooning?
What?
Do you know what edging or gooning is?
What? Why? All these questions I gotta learn. Like, I need ChatGPT here to help me out.
This is the hot new debate on the internet: edging or gooning.
Okay, so explain the two, and then I'll answer.
Edging is when you you jerk off, but you come close to coming, but you don't come.
Why would you do that?
It's out of pleasure, I guess.
Okay.
And then gooning is when you actually bust.
So it's just normal gooning?
Gooning is well after you've edged for a long time, then you bust. I had to Google this as well. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So, I'm jerking myself,
Yeah.
and I'm about to.
And then you stop, you take a break.
What do I do during the break?
I don't know, maybe write emails.
How long's the break?
However long you can handle.
So I could watch a Netflix show?
You could, I guess.
I like breaks, and I like Netflix.
Yeah.
This works out.
So you watch an episode, then you go back to jerking off, almost finish another
But by that
episode.
time, I'm already in the show. I don't think I'd want to go back.
Sounds like you're more of a gooner
What's a gooner?
when you actually bust after edging.
But it doesn't seem like I would bust.
Well, at some point, every edging thing ends with gooning. It's inevitability.
There's got to be a time frame.
That's great. I mean, this is a lost side by. This is like a middle school joke that somehow made it to the internet.
Edging. Why is it called edging?
Because you come
you're
close
on
to
the
edge.
edge.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a tantric thing?
Yeah, I think it is something tantric. I don't think these people are doing it tantrically. They're doing it more compulsively.
So would I be more of an edger or a gooner?
Yeah, you're edger or a gooner.
I think gooner because I want to get it out of the way so I can get back to Netflix.
Yeah. My suggestion to medieval prince between edging or gooning, I say go outside. You need to go outside and you start interacting in the real world, Mr. Medieval Prince.
Go breathe some air.
Yeah, touch some grass, breathe some fresh air, let the sun hit your face, absorb some ultraviolet light.
Go edge near a tree.
Yeah.
Why don't you edge the tree?
You know what? Maybe go outside, get a hobby, meet a girl, have her edge you.
Yeah, or poke a hole in the tree and goon it.
If you do that, don't do it near a school or any place where children are
Yeah,
around.
film it so it goes viral.
That could be an option if you're 18. I don't know
I'm
how
just,
old you are.
helping people out.
Yeah,
I'm
money. Is
man
tough.
of the people.
So Shenanigans Music, James Shen. He was a guest on this podcast. He asks, "What are our top 5 hentai hotties?" I don't watch hentai.
Well, I finally learned hentai on this podcast, so you know what? I did want to buy. I didn't buy it, but it would be a hobby of mine to buy one of those mouse pads
Yeah.
with the hentai girl on it,
Yeah.
and the mouse pad has like inflatable
Well, yeah.
boobies.
Yeah, those are
and you
funny.
put the wrist right in the boobies.
Yeah.
And I think I would just do that all day.
That's a fun thing to have until like you think about any other woman seeing you use it, and then it becomes
No women sees me anyway.
yeah, that's a good.
I'm
that would be good for
invisible
you.
to them.
Yeah, it'd be great to have. I think it'd be a real mark of fame if someone made a body pillow of you. You know, it's like a hentai cartoon
I would
body
love
pillow.
that.
I would love for someone to make a body pillow of me.
Yeah, I've seen those body pillows
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would get one of those too.
Yeah.
Of myself and hug myself.
yeah, that'd be nice. I'd feel very famous.
I think a therapist would agree that's the highest you can get to loving yourself.
yeah,
That's
the-
self-care.
That's like the triangle of self-actualization.
That's being good to
Yeah,
yourself.
the
Yeah.
triangle. That's either the base or that's the top.
That's
One-
in
one
the
either
fourth
way.
dimension. Yeah, you're
that's
out
the-
there.
Yeah, It's
You're in the Tesseract, baby.
yeah.
You've transcended.
Yeah, and I don't watch hentai. I've tried when I was younger. I've tried a couple times. The shame after you bust a nut to hentai is too great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe you.
It was too bad.
I don't believe that you don't watch it.
The post-nut clarity.
All you do is watch anime.
Yeah, I don't like the hentai though. Hentai it's not normal. It's always there's siblings, there's a robot, there's an alien, but like it's not cool.
Well, they must have categories.
There's no normal category. It's all something that's weird and fucked up.
I'm sure if you went to the store and you asked the guy, hey, where's the best hentai DVD VHSs? And he'd point you to the back, and then he'd give you a whole tour. And then you could find the ones you like.
It's never normal. It's always it's either unconsensual, there's a monster. It's not nothing. It's
thing I don't like about it is it's already unrealistic for me to imagine myself having intercourse with anybody.
Yeah.
So when I watch pornography, I'm already like, well, I can't do any of this.
Yeah.
If I watch a hentai, I'd be like, well, I definitely can't do any of this.
Yeah.
I can't be riding a dragon while fucking,
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it. Yeah,
Do you think aliens and dinosaurs crossbred?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
What if that happened and God was like, "Whoa, this is too much," and that's why the meteor came.
Yeah, maybe that's. This is too much. I didn't plan
Yeah,
this.
this is all. We're going off script.
I wonder if God wanted crossbreeding or not. Maybe he did want it because he was just like, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do and make. Let's see what they
And
create.
he didn't like it. He's like, "Oof."
Take him out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one I'm really interested in.
Yeah.
Do you think the ISS astronauts, International Space Station, jerk off even though they're not allowed and supposed to? Because
Yeah.
the reason why I think they do, there can't be anything more elite in succeeding than seeing your own semen floating in anti-gravity. In zero gravity, watching your arm just, that's euphoric. That's transcending time and space.
I feel like it's a pretty big party foul to let your jizz float in the space station.
No, you're not allowed to do it because they're afraid what would happen. That's a real thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely.
But they're definitely doing
They
it.
definitely did it.
That's what I'm saying, because there's nothing better than seeing
I bet you they do it.
your semen in zero gravity.
I bet you they do it in a sock or something. There's no way they're letting it float in the
Do you
station.
think semen in zero gravity?
It would be a sphere.
Yeah,
Little
would be-
balls.
So do you think they could still infiltrate?
I think that's a great question. I don't think they know if it can happen.
Well, we should find that out.
That's a great thing to. I mean, you know what? This is I did a video about this. No one's ever had sex in space, and it's like NASA. Why are you sending these virgin dorks?
So
That people get if they're doing hey, we're doing a space. If NASA was like we're doing a space flight, and the people are fucking on this one. People would go insane for it.
do you know? I bet the first porno made in space can make a ton of money.
Yeah, I mean NASA always complains they don't have enough money. There's your thing. If NASA had OnlyFans, we could be on the moon. We could be on Venus right now.
Produced by Franklin and Cyrus.
Yeah, I mean,
Because if there's any porno I'd make, it'd be one in space.
I would love to direct this. If it's for the space, if it's mankind space travel,
This is
I'd be in a porno.
This is for the betterment of humanity, of mankind. One small step into a vagina, one giant leap for all vaginas.
How do you think Star Trek, they funded those giant spaceships?
Yeah.
It wasn't with the good of mankind. They
Yeah.
were filming space pornos.
Yeah, one small penis, one giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on board.
Okay. One small penis, one giant load for mankind. That's what I wanted to say. I just thought.
Franklin's space program.
Yeah.
Who would win between Hannibal and Alexander the Great? I'm going to go Alexander the Great.
Hamilton?
Hannibal.
Oh, Hannibal.
Yeah.
From Silence of the Lambs?
No, he was the original Hannibal.
What did he do?
He was a general of Carthage.
Did he eat people?
No, I don't think so. But, he could have.
If he ate people, he's winning. If he didn't eat people, he's losing.
Yeah.
You're more powerful if you eat people because you eat their souls.
Yeah, I don't think he did. He lost to the Romans, so I don't think he was eating any.
Pussy.
Yeah, I got to go Alexander the Great. He's too goated. Yeah. If I say pool full of Jell-O, what flavor, and this is between two kings, If I say pool full of Jell-O, which flavor comes to mind, and is the Jell-O cubed or level?
A cherry with whipped cream.
Okay. Any fruit in the Jell-O?
Isn't the Jell-O fruit?
No, there's Jell-O is just smooth, but then you can add fruit to Jell-O.
Why would I be adding fruit to Jell-O?
I'm on board. I don't like fruit. I don't like chunks in the Jell-O.
Fuck, who's doing that?
As in, is it smooth or is it cubed? Little Jell-O cubes.
Doesn't it become smooth after you mush it?
Well, no, but sometimes you can have like cubes of Jell-O in a bowl,
Okay.
and then sometimes you just cook in the bowl and it's a flat bowl.
I think I would do the flat bowl with the whipped cream and mix it about.
Yeah. Well, I think green when I think pool full of Jell-O.
Green?
Yeah, green Jell-O and
Okay.
cubed,
Okay.
like a bunch of cubes of green Jell-O.
Okay.
I would like this actually.
Okay.
It was a good question. No fruit for me either. I don't like fruit in the Jell-O.
Is whiteness a disease?
Whiteness?
Yeah.
Like white people?
Yeah.
No. How's it a disease?
Okay.
If it's a disease, I want some money from the government.
Okay.
Alexandra Godofsky, 96. Is it a great marriage test if you take her on a date to the gun range?
Nah, that's a Russian bot question. You could tell by the name.
That was not about. Why would he ask that question?
What was the question?
It was, is it a great marriage test if you take her on a date to the gun range?
Chatbot.
I like that. I think it's a really great date. I don't know why he's being so negative. I think it's because he doesn't have any dates, so he's jealous that you're out here dating. But I think it's a great date. Was Unplugged Toaster. These are some great names these people have, by the way.
Yeah.
Was Mehmet II the most based of them all for taking Constantinople?
I feel like I'm in history class.
We are, guys. This is devolved into like a history class. You know what? I gotta give him props for taking Constantinople, but Constantinople needs to be retaken. So he was very based for taking it, but Istanbul will be recaptured and it'll be renamed Constantinople. Here you go, bet with some stuff.
Oh, okay. What's it called when you don't want to live, but you don't want to die either?
That's just called living life.
You think so?
Yeah, that's called.
Nah, I think it's called depression.
Oh yeah, that's what that's called. That's what it's called. Great. Yeah.
What's an invention you'd like to see before 2030?
Before 2030, flying cars. Give us the flying fucking cars, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to see flying cars. You know how many people drive now on the road? You think they're going to drive better in the sky? You're going to have cars flying down on people.
That happens.
BMWs especially, because nobody drive BMW.
Oh, you know what is those? That's BMW drivers. The BMW drivers should be allowed in the sky.
Be raining BMWs
Yeah, they
everywhere.
should be allowed in the sky.
No,
No, especially a white BMW, you can't.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
That's funny. You know what? Those like, do you remember Elysium?
Matt Damon?
Yeah, those little tanks they went. They completely healed you.
Yeah, I like that.
One of those.
Okay.
That's what we need.
I think we should have coma VR.
Okay.
They put you in a coma, but you're in like a virtual reality
So
world.
the Matrix, basically.
Yeah, but they feed you, so you're
The Matrix.
yeah,
So you want to be in the Matrix, basically.
yeah, basically. Yeah.
Careful what you wish for. We might be in that right now, honestly.
I'm not gonna be careful. That's what I want.
Yeah. What if you got plugged in and your life sucked in the Matrix?
No, but that would be the thing. I get to choose.
You get to choose.
a good life.
Okay, yeah.
Because obviously this one was a dud.
I got it. Ario F&B. If you could interview any dead dictator, which one would you interview and why?
Saddam Hussein.
Okay, good one. Why?
I think I want to know how he felt about being blamed for 9/11. You know, like what did he have any involvement?
He didn't have any.
And also, what's with all the statues of himself?
Yeah.
You know, who was the artist and why did he pick statues? Why not a painting?
I think it paints himself too.
I also want to know how he felt about when they took his statue down.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't be into
I
it.
kind of want to know about his sex life.
I'm sure it was very healthy.
I wonder if he trimmed his pubes at all.
He probably didn't. I feel like you're a dictator. You don't have to trim the pubes.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
I would do Cyrus the Great.
Because the guy you're saying.
Yeah, you know, I'm named Cyrus, but I'm not doing nearly as well as him. So I want to see what's his secret.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. What's the next one?
What is your favorite? Oh, this one's a good one. Fuck, marry, kill. Genghis Khan, Joseph Stalin, Christopher Columbus.
So I have to.
Yeah, which one would you fuck? Which one would you marry? Which one would you kill?
I think I'd fuck Christopher Columbus.
Okay, great. I agree.
Yeah.
Because you know what, people, he wasn't a good guy, but he was trying his best. You know, he got a little lost. Thought America was India.
He likes exotic stuff. I think we'd have a good time.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Mary. And then you have Genghis Khan or Stalin.
I think I married Khan.
Yeah, me too.
He got the insurance policies would be great.
Yeah.
I would get everything.
Yeah, and I feel he's kind of like a Khal Drogo, right? Where he's like a very rough person, but like with his loved ones, he's probably very kind and giving.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got to kill Stalin.
Yeah, he's
No,
dead.
Yeah, commies.
He
done.
sucks.
Yeah, my mom came from a communist country. Better dead than red. This is another good question. Would you rather have short arms with a great sword or long arms with a dagger?
Short arms with
A long sword or long arms with daggers?
long arm with dagger.
Okay. Why go with that one?
Well, very, very simple. If you have long arms, they can curve.
Yeah.
And you have more agility and stretching and ability to move
Yeah.
and kill people. With a long sword, you're very constricted.
Yeah.
You're like, a T-Rex with a long sword. How you gonna move everywhere? You could go run into stuff. It's like having a really long cock, and you're walking into doorways. You can't move with that thing. You can't take it anywhere. But your arms, you could fold them up. You could hide them, and then you could get in anywhere.
I go long sword. I think. I feel like I could.
You're an
I feel like I
idiot.
could sneak in, and I could you could.
You're stupid. I'd
you would
kill
be
you in
doing
a
this,
second.
and I would just have the arm in here. And
Oh,
I'd
really?
cut your
I'd
arm
be
off.
doing this, and you wouldn't even see what my other arm's doing.
I would get.
Right.
I'd know. I'd see what you're doing. I have very good peripheral.
No, you wouldn't, because you have a long sword in front of you.
It's not. The sword's not like this. It's not wide. It's thin.
Hey, how do you know? He didn't say how big the sword was.
That's what long swords are. They're long and thin.
Long and thin. How big is it?
Maybe I don't know, like that.
Well, how long are my arms?
I don't know. Long. Probably that long too. Like rubber band.
You would die.
I think I could take you.
You would die.
Well, you go one, then I got a couple.
Should they have unisex professional sports?
I think they should have a co-ed league. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like imagine like a co-ed football league.
What sport would you be?
Let's do football, co-ed. Let's have
Yeah.
some girls and guys fighting against each other. Mix it up a little bit. Like have girl receivers, and we'll work something out. That could be kind of fun.
You don't think there'd be issues with tackling?
They'd figure it out. People get hurt, you know.
But I mean,
Sex? No, I don't think they're gonna be molesting each other on the field.
but there'd be some, claims.
You know what? I feel like the girls would be really nasty to other girls. Honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they would get really mean to each other.
Okay.
Some of these girls are very not nice to one another. Maybe you have an answer to this one.
Probably not.
What is the genetic significance of dark-haired men? This is Princess Margette. What is the genetic significance of dark-haired men with red flecks in their beard being an immediate turn on for her?
Sounds like she's into you.
Yeah, I'm bold.
Don't you have? She said. What'd she say?
She said dark-haired men with red in their beard.
You have red in your beard.
Yeah, but I don't have
And
dark
you have
hair.
dark hair.
No, I don't have any hair.
When you had hair, you're dark.
Who's to say when I had hair I had red flecks in my beard?
Why the hell would I know the answer to that?
I think it's because someone in her past banged a redhead.
I think it's.
That's what I think it is. 'Cause I have a thing for redheads as well. It's clearly means someone banged a redhead in your.
I have an answer.
You
for
like redheads, don't you?
Oh, they're unicorns,
Yeah,
but not men.
it's the same thing.
No,
It's different, but the
no.
same.
If you're a redhead man, it's.
I mean, whatever would make a man like a woman, or whatever would make a woman like a man, or whatever. It's the hair color. It's genderless.
No.
What's the weirdest substance you ever used as lube? And what do you think about building medieval armor mecha for people without legs? Kind of two unrelated questions snuck into one. So what's the weirdest thing you ever used for lube?
Fluff.
Fluffernutter?
Yeah.
How'd that work?
Well, I mixed it with the peanut butter.
And you just rubbed it on your willy?
Yeah.
That sounds... Did you get a rash?
That was delicious.
Did you lick it afterwards?
Well, I had some on my hand. Where's it gonna go?
Would you have jizz hand fluffer nutter with dick?
No, I had peanut
sweat
butter
all over
fluff
it?
in her hand.
That's wild.
And my penis was very happy about it. 'Cause he doesn't get to experience those kinds of things.
No penis is supposed to experience. That's like a
No, but that's the thing.
health code violation.
No, the thing is like, my penis is getting old. I feel like my penis is aging faster than I'm aging.
Yeah, you've said this before.
Yeah, I did?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like,
I didn't say don't say it again. It's just odd that you keep bringing that up. But okay, keep going.
how many times I bring it up?
The second time. I just saw a clip of you talking about Botoxing your balls. But anyways, well, okay.
You asked that question. Why don't you Botox your willet? You asked that question.
That was a good question, honestly. Yes.
Anyway, I forget what the thing was.
So your dick's aging faster, so that's why you rubbed it with peanut butter and fluffer nutter?
No, I want him to experience some of the things he doesn't get to.
Why don't you just have him? He wants to have sex.
I'd like him to have sex too.
Ladies of the internet, have sex with Franklin.
No, I'm not a charity case.
I know, but do it because you want
No,
to do it.
I want them to want to do it.
There's someone out there who wants to have sex with Franklin, and just let him know that he wants it. He can't read your mind, and he's here. He doesn't leave the house that often, so you have to give him a heads up.
Okay.
You want to do one more, then do a couple.
In 1962, in Tanganyika, laughter became an epidemic that spread through a school in Tarzana. 1,000 people were infected, and it lasted for months. I want to know who patient zero was.
What was the disease again?
Laughter became an epidemic, and I want to know who was patient zero.
First off,
What was the joke?
I thought laughter was the best medicine. Now it's an epidemic.
Oh, it was an epidemic.
So I mean, pick what is it?
Yeah.
You're sending me mixed signals.
Okay.
This is why people don't trust the science. You just keep doubling back. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Well, laughter is happening. Exploding head syndrome. People experience loud noises such as explosions or gunshots while falling asleep or waking up. And I was thinking, isn't that just kind of living in a war zone?
Yeah, where are they living? This sounds like an environmental thing.
Okay.
You know what? That sounds like an insurance scam, honestly.
Who would win in a debate contest? Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne?
I think Bruce Wayne.
Why?
Bruce Wayne's smarter.
That's false.
Tony Stark's just flashier.
Tony Stark built an entire Iron Man suit
Yeah,
and a lot of other stuff.
but Bruce Wayne's more tactical.
He didn't build a flying suit.
No, but he would be
He has a cape.
whatever argument Tony Stark had, Bruce Wayne would kind of know how to get out of it.
Batman's like Zorro but buffer. Iron Man's like a genius with really cool stuff.
Iron Man's kind of overrated. I don't really like Iron Man that much.
Okay.
A wild Pat. Why does Biden sniff children? Kind of weird. Never recover from seeing that. Creepy shit. That's my question. Hope it helps.
Pheromones.
I think he was low on adrenochrome, and you could smell it on him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly,
I know why. He's just making sure he's still alive.
yeah. Honestly, I don't think it's a creepy sexual thing. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
No, I think he's doing it just like, okay, I'm still alive. I can smell.
I think he's just making sure it's not a giant popsicle.
Maybe it's a COVID thing because you lose your.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if
Just
he's not
making
COVID.
sure that he's. Yeah.
Yeah, COVID. That's funny. This man said, this might be a practical use for some people. How can I stop thinking about barbarians and worlds I've never been in? I'm homesick for a place that doesn't exist. All I think about are siege weapons and riding a Pegasus naked with a battle axe. What can I do to stop these thoughts?
I'm gonna tell him right now it's not an issue. Keep doing it.
There you go.
You don't have an issue. Why would you want to stop that? That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
You're living the life.
Yeah.
Maybe not really, but hey, it's the closest you're gonna get.
Yeah. You know what? Who's to say your fantasy world isn't the real world? It's real to you, right?
Well, I'm telling you, it's not the real world, but
you know what? Maybe keep thinking it. The metaverse is around the corner. Maybe you can just, whatever you think of, you can make it happen in the metaverse.
I think it's great that you have a place you can escape to.
Yeah, I think you try to make your escapism the real world, right? Like try to figure out a way to make that real. Like maybe
no,
the metaverse.
separate. What are you talking about? Separate them.
No, like maybe make it in the metaverse or something, so that he can live it out closest to real
Why?
thing.
Your brain's better than the metaverse.
Yeah, but then it feels realer, you know.
Does it though?
I don't know. I haven't been to the metaverse.
Is that right?
I figure they'll make it like a Ready Player One pretty soon.
Okay.
If you were a zombie if you're in a zombie apocalypse, would you want rifles and tactical gear, or medieval weaponry?
Medieval weaponry,
Yeah,
because you don't run out of bullets.
yeah. I would say if the bullets weren't an issue, the ideal way, if bullets weren't an issue, modern rifles but medieval armor, right? Because the medieval armor is probably better for zombies because you're fully armored. The zombies can't get you. But like modern tactical armor, like that's not really good for bullets and stuff. But it's not.
No.
That's ideal.
Okay.
You want to do one question, then I'll do a couple guest ones.
Which Avenger do you think would survive Squid Games?
Which adventure?
Avenger.
All of them would survive Squid Games.
Okay.
Maybe Hawkeye would die. That's about it.
Right.
That's the only one I think that would die. Because even the Scarlett Johansson's character, she's like a spy. She could figure it out.
What's the best Star Wars movie?
I like Return of the Jedi.
Is that the best?
That's my favorite, I think.
No, I think Empire Strikes Back is the best.
There's an argument for that.
Okay.
There's an argument. I think any of the original three could be the best on any given day.
Okay. All right, you can do your thing.
World War III starts. Where are the teams and who is reliable/unreliable on each side?
Well, you go first.
I think it's going to be like Russia, China, like some Middle Eastern, maybe Iran, some other random countries would be on one side, and then it would be America, Europe, some other countries on the other side.
Wait, so break that down for me again.
So World War III is going to be basically China, Russia, Iran versus America, Europe, and some other like countries that are going to be non-factors.
Yeah, I guess I think it'd be America
Yeah.
against America. I think they would divide America. So America would divide into two parts.
Oh, so like Civil War.
Yeah, we'd have civil war, and one part would support Russia and all those crazy
Yeah.
people, and then one part would support the non-crazy people.
So basically, we would basically be the unreliable ones because we're splitting in two in this.
I
thing.
think everybody at that point would be unreliable.
You think those other sides would be civil warring up too?
I think nobody wins in that scenario.
Yeah, I think no one wins World War III.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be nukes are flying. We're all done.
That's the end of it all.
Yeah.
That's when they built the Matrix.
No, I think I don't think.
Yeah,
because
because we won't be able to survive on Earth, so they'll put us in.
I think we just die.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
But
fine.
Matrix is the robots. The robots.
I'll be
come.
honest, that's fine with me
Yeah.
too.
This is maybe we can do the last audience question. This was what do you think is going to happen for Civil War, wars against the class war or race war? Someone asked this. I forget who asked it.
A
but
class war,
yeah, class war or
economic.
or race war.
Wow,
Which one's going to happen first? Do you think, or which one do you think is going to happen in the U.S.?
I don't think either of those are gonna happen.
I think one might happen.
I think if the racist people don't get their act together and stop being intolerant little pussies, yeah, we're gonna have a race war. I think they need to stop being little bitches. Stop being racist, you intolerant losers. You know, we're all. It's literally the dumbest thing to be racist. You have to. If you claim you're intelligent and you're racist, you're dumb. You're just dumb. If you're racist, you're an idiot. Period. There's no intellect there at all. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably war because I'd go to war with them. I'd be like, you dummy. I'd kill them with education. You know, I'd throw books at them.
That might not be a very
I'd
effective
force them to
strategy.
read. I'd put them in lock cages and I'd be like, gotta read.
You'd be like,
I'd play audiobooks on big speakers.
yeah, that audiobooks might work because they're probably illiterate.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely going to happen. I think both will happen. And I'm hoping it's race war then class war. That's what I'm hoping.
A race war and then a class war?
Yeah, so we do the race war, and midway through the race war, we're like, hey, why are we fighting the races? We should just fight the people that are like rich. And then you go for them and then end up more harmonious. Because if you go class war first, and then like, hey, now that the rich people are done, let's just fight the other races, that's going to be really bad.
You think really there'd be a class war?
Mm.
Because they got all the weapons. If you're rich, you can buy everything and destroy. Like, who would win in a class war? The rich people. That's a dumb war to start, because the rich people are going to win that.
I think the problem is they've done these before, basically, revolutions, where like the rich people get toppled, and it doesn't always end up working out that well.
Yeah, but that's when like they didn't have nuclear bombs.
Yeah, but you don't nuke yourself, kind of pointless.
Right, yeah, of course you would.
Yeah, well, I don't think you win though. That's a problem.
Rich people have bunkers. They're going to win.
That's a good point. Rich people, they always have the bunkers, man.
Rich people would win.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't want it to happen either.
I don't want there to be a war in either situation.
Yeah, no war is the best war.
I mean, but the racist people need to go.
Yeah. Do you have one more question? Maybe end something a little lighter than that. That was kind of a weird one to end on.
Sure. Do you believe that women live longer than men?
Some do, yeah.
All right, how about this? What drug do you think should be legal? That's not legal, or
I think it's fine if the hallucinogens are legal.
all the hallucinogens?
Yeah, I think that's fine because they're not really addictive.
Yeah,
You can't really get hooked on them.
yeah.
And there's probably some medical uses for them. I think that's not that big of a deal. I don't know anyone who's like got hooked on acid and ruined their life. Like if that happens to you, you're kind of a loser.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree with you. But I also think cocaine should be legal.
Cocaine's a tough one.
I think all drugs should be legal.
Yeah,
I think it's
fine.
on you.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
agree.
you want to spend your money on that, go for it. I mean, what's the difference between all the other stuff you're doing?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the episode. Unless you have another question.
No.
This has been season 3. We thank you for all the questions. You asked, we got so many questions, we couldn't get them all. But we appreciate it if you sent us the question. I had a lot of fun this season. We had real guests, a lot of firsts. We had people alien hunters, ghost hunters, artists, all kinds of different people came to this show.
Yeah. Thank you for continuing to support the podcast with your lovely negative comments and your lovely positive comments, of course. Thank you for listening to the podcast, for those of you who don't watch it. And thanks for supporting the clips that we post. Those are very fun to do. We like doing this as much as you like enjoying it. So we're here for you.
Yeah. We're going to go on a hiatus, but we'll be back in some form at some point, as we always do. And we can't wait to see you again. Franklin?
Thank you, and thank you, Cyrus.
Thank you. Thank you, Franklin.
Okay.
And thank you, Jeff,
And
behind
yes,
the camera.
Yes, give a big applause for Jeff
Yeah.
behind the camera. He's the guy who makes this all happen. We really enjoyed doing this podcast.
And, follow us, Franklin Cyrus Pod. Send it to your friends. There's a lot of episodes for them to watch if they haven't seen it yet. And we hope to see you soon.